How could Jesus be born to a virgin? Jesus' birth stands out to us because it was unlike any other. Virgin birth is obviously impossible from a human perspective. Jesus' mother herself questions how this could happen in Luke chapter 1, verse 34. In response to the angel Gabriel telling her that she would be the mother of Jesus, she asks, "How will this be, since I am a virgin?" And the angel answered her, "The Holy Spirit will come upon you, and the power of the Most High shall overshadow you. Therefore the child to be born shall be called Holy, the Son of God." So the simple answer for how it was possible for a virgin to have a child is that God's Holy Spirit power made it possible. And while that is a bit of a brain bender, it stands to reason that the God who created human life in the first place would have the power to change the way his creation worked, in this case, for a special purpose. While we can't answer the question of how the mechanics of supernatural conception work, we can consider another question. Why does it matter? Why was it important for Jesus to be born to a virgin? In Matthew chapter 1, God records a conversation with Joseph, the man who Mary was betrothed to and would become Jesus' father-in-law. An angel appeared to him in a dream and told him not to be afraid to take Mary as his wife, because the child she was carrying was from the Holy Spirit. The angel told Joseph that the child would be named Jesus and that he would save his people from their sins. And then Matthew writes that all those things would happen to fulfill what God had said through the prophet Isaiah, that a virgin would conceive and bear a son and would call his name Emmanuel, meaning God with us. This tells us that God had planned a miraculous birth for Jesus far in advance, and it clues us in as to why. God had a special work for Jesus to do. His mission was to save his people from their sins. Jesus was going to play a key role in solving the problem of sin, something no one else in history has ever been able to do. Jesus was the fulfillment of promises that God had been making to faithful people for thousands of years, as far back as in the early chapters of Genesis. So to sum that all up, Jesus' miraculous conception was proof of his identity and his mission as God's son.